Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 7 of our Fairy Tail Let's Play. In the last episode, we had a kind of a bit of a filler episode. Like we did the character stories for Lucy, Wendy, and Urza, and we did a bunch of missions as well. Or quests, I should say. And we got our guild rank up pretty high. So we got, we're now at 65, which is cool. And I also did a bit of character ranking up as well, or just did one bit, that being Julia to get her to rank 4. So in this episode, we're going to be continuing on with the story and going to the Boundary Forest. So let's get into it. Also, I do want to show you guys something. I know you guys can see like the bonding events and stuff we have. I will do those after we finish the Grand Magic games, because I also want to progress. I still want to do like everything I can, but I also want to make sure we're progressing with the story at a good rate. I don't want to like grind it to a halt and then like you lose interest, and then like you guys are gonna lose interest in it, and then all that. I want to keep it going at a relatively good pace. I just also want to show you guys something, because when you get your characters to level 4, they get an alternate outfit, which is this one for Julia. I kind of prefer this one. This is the outfit she was wearing during the Phantom Lord stuff. I do like this one. Do you know what? We'll use the alternate outfit just because. So let's get out of Lucy's house and go to Boundary Forest. Kane Beach should be a little further in. Let's go. Pick this up. And we also need to get something for the to upgrade the laboratory in Kane Beach as well, which is a good thing. Here we go, new area unlocked to Kane Beach. Or Arcane Beach. Probably makes sense for it to be Arcane Beach, because like Arcane. Yay, the beach! So this is where we're training. Lucy, you still haven't changed? Straight visual shot of Urza's tits. Yep, Fairy Tail does have quite the bit of fan service in there. I wouldn't say it takes away from it at all. You've already changed? What happened to training? I haven't forgotten. Finding balance is important. Play hard, eat hard, sleep hard. I feel like we're missing the point of training here. We only have 3 months. It's the beach! Alright! Hey, we didn't come to play around. Well, Natsu, there's some big fish over there. Perfect timing. We can train by dealing with them. Yeah, we can't go further in just yet, which annoys me, because that's where we're supposed to get the whole thing for Levy, but whatever, for the laboratory. I doubt these things are going to be that much of a problem because of, like, level are they? Level 6, yeah, they're going to be kind of a pushover. Oh, great, killing them all. Nice. And the thing is, you can't change members while you're outside of the base. So we'll start with Natsu, Grey, and Wendy for now, which is fine because the others still get experience. If I remember rightly, I think. If not, well, Natsu, Grey, and Wendy are going to be slightly a bit over leveled. If not, we're over leveled already, but still. I don't think they're going to get to level 15 right away, so... Oh, I say right away, like, after this fight, I don't think they'll get there. The deadly combination of Sky Dragon Roar and Ice Make Floor. Oh, sorry, I was taking a drink. It grows close to level 15, which is good. Nice. So you got one jigsaw puzzle. Or jigsaw piece, I should say. Capricorn. That's one of Lucy's golden key spirits. He was actually an enemy during the Tenro Island arc, but now he's a good guy. Good Lady Lucy, feel the earth, the wind, the energy all around you. Become one with nature. It hurts. Your mother trained her celestial spirit magic in the same way. Hey, have you ever heard of the primordial magic? I believe it's the magic from which all magic originates. That's what Heiji said, and that he wanted it. I heard about it from my mother once, but she didn't mention Seraph or the Grand Magic World. She said that it seems like it's everywhere, but it's also really rare. And it's strong enough to fell any enemy, but fragile too. She said that all magic comes from love. So I think the primordial magic is love itself. I think that's a wonderful interpretation. Maybe Hades wouldn't turn to the darkness if he thought about it that way. Aye, sir. I'm not reading that. That's getting taken out of context. I'll shut down anyone who doesn't take us seriously. We'll show them how strong we are. Yeah, that's Virgo. Virgo's probably one of the is a very interesting celestial spirit. She's fairly strong, but she's also she's a masochist. if we're going to be honest. Princess, bad news. Yeah, she calls Lucy Princess instead. Virgo, what is it all of a sudden? So the spirits were stuck in the spirit world the entire time Lucy was in the fairy sphere? How awful. It's all Lucy's fault. No, that's not really an issue. The celestial spirit world is on the verge of collapse. Please, help us. What? King is waiting. I was told to bring everyone to him. Over to us. Anything for a friend. You may travel to the celestial world, or to the spirit world, as long as you wear celestial spirit clothes. Let's go. This is the spirit world? It's so pretty. And that's the Celestial Spirit King. Well met, mine old friends. So you are... He's huge! What a mustache! The Celestial Spirit King. So, you are the so-called king of this world. So impolite. Just picking a fight with the Celestial Spirit King. Virally. We heard the spirit world was on the verge of collapse. Lucy and friends, a celebration of thy return, with a banquet. Huh? What about the world collapsing? Hey! We came up with the idea to celebrate your return all by ourselves, though, Lucy. The brown-haired male standing next to Virgo, that is Leo or Loki. He was Loki originally, but he's Leo the lion. So the lion constellation. And then next, like the siren next to Virgo, that's Aquarius. That was Lucy's first celestial spirit. She's a bit of a bitch to Lucy, but hey, I like Aquarius. Aquarius is cool. Were you surprised? This is just this once, okay. Ah, so that's all this was. You scared us. Hey everyone, it's been a while. Now come to me, Lucy. Jeez. Eat, drink, and be merry. A banquet for mine old friends. Yes, everyone's just talking amongst each other and stuff. Because Leo or Loki, whatever you want to call him, he used to be a member of Fairy Tail. Thanks everyone, you're the best. We wish thee success, my friends. May the stars guide and protect thee. Celestial spirits care much for you. They're the best friends I could ask for. I forgot to mention, the flow of time is slower in the celestial spirit world. So 1 year in there is a day in the human world or something? Like one of those fancy time chambers? The opposite. 1 day in the spirit world is equal to 3 months in the human world. Oh no. Give us back our time, you dumb mustache man. Still have time. 5 days of hard training. Get ready. Everyone, no sleep allowed. The pigeon on O's head has something on its foot. A note? Let me see. Dear Fairy Tail, come to the broken bridge on the hill. He didn't even say please. What should we do? What if it's a trap? We won't know unless we go. Come. I'm excited because I know what's happening. A, because I played the game, and B, I've watched the anime, so I know what's happening, and I know who's waiting for us, and I am excited. There's no one here. Guess it was just a prank. What the? The bridge is fixed? Evidently we're supposed to cross it. Well, we could turn back. No idea who's doing all of this, but let's go find out. But first, we are going to grab this. Grab the stuff we need for Levy's things. So, these things are level 15, so they should be a bit more of a challenge. Law. Natsu's finally going to get turned to beat the shit out or something. Also, those lizard men you see, where is it? There it is. That's another like beast transformation that Elfling can get, which is pretty cool. Wow. Stop that. Done. Now everyone's level 15. That's good. Ice make rampart, that's good. No. Run! Get a delicious candy for Blue. Hang on, let me just heal everyone quickly. Yeah, I bought some stuff like off screen because I had quite a bit of jewels saved up. So someone's here. Careful, everyone. Talk to the suspicious people. Oh ho ho! Your boy is excited. Your boy is excited. Crime Source here, Heavenly Body Magic User, Jalal Fernandez. Yep, this is Jalal. He was originally a villain in the Tower of Heaven arc, where he kind of forced Urza's old friends to like kidnap her that were in the tower, because Urza was kidnapped as a child and was basically a child slave. And Jalal was there as well. Like him and Urza were like friends, and then Jalal got corrupted, and then he turned on Urza, and then basically forced their old friends from the tower to kidnap her, and he was going to use her as a sacrifice kind of thing. And now he's wandering the world trying to atone for his sins. Thank you for coming, Fairy Tail. Jalal, you haven't changed, Urza. You've already heard word of my escape. Well, we don't need to hear word of your escape, Jalal. We can fucking see you. I have. Oh. I hadn't planned on it, though. Crime Sorcier, Lost Magic User, Altair Milkovich. Now, Altair is my favourite female character in the game. And kind of like Jalal, she was a villain to begin with, but her circumstances are a bit different to Jalal's, like very different. Altair is actually the daughter of Grey's teacher, Ur. And the reason she's called Altair because her name, Ur cried when she gave birth to Altair, so her name is Ur's Tears, basically. And she was kind of born with like quite a bit of magic power, like she'd get sick from it. So Ur gave her to the Bureau of Magical Development to see if they could like help like cure her kind of thing. But they said yeah, sure. But they realized how much magic power Altair had. And when Ur came back to like get her daughter, they said she died. So Ur kind of like obviously cried because she'd lost her daughter. She thought she'd lost her daughter. Then she trained Grey and she got Grey and Leone, trained them. But Altair was fed the lie that her mother just abandoned her. So Altair did manage to like break out of the Bureau of Magical Development's like prison kind of thing, because that's what it was. Found her mother like training Grey and Leone, and got pissed, so she went back, and she was basically tortured as a child until like Hades came along, and taught her her Arc of Time magic, which is what her lost magic is, and then all that happened, and now she kind of does the same thing as Jalal. She's trying to atone for her sins, but I just love her. Alright, she's really cool. As I could gush about how much I love Altair for ages, but I don't have that long. So yeah, Meredy and I broke them out, and Meredy doesn't have a character model in this game, which is a shame, because Meredy's pretty cool. She's also like doing the same because she sees Altair as like her mother, but as we learn in the Tenro Island arc, which is where Meredy and Altair are villains, that Altair actually killed Altair actually killed Meredy's parents and just basically adopted her. Didn't do anything, it was mostly Altair. Meredy. Julia, it's been a while. These guys are from Grimoire. Wait, they're not here to fight us, are you? No. Can never make up for all of the sins I've committed in my life. So, I at least want to help those whose lives I've ruined. Such as Jalal. No need. We were both enamored with the darkness, but that's in the past now. Yeah, Altair was the one that actually corrupted Jalal. And not only that, Altair actually brought down the original magic, the Magic Council building during the Tower of Heaven arc. Yeah, Altair's done a lot of bad shit, but I just like her. She's great. Not because of all the bad shit she's done, but like she genuinely, like her and Jalal and Meredy as well, they genuinely feel remorse for what they've done, and they're trying to, like, as best they can, make up for what they've done. So I like both of them. I like Altair more than Jalal. I'm back. I remember everything clearly. Yeah, Jalal lost his memories after Natsu beat the shit out of him at Tower of Heaven. Then he got revived by Wendy during the Irration Stace arc because the Irration Stace had found his body. somehow I thought, because I remember the R system or the Tower of Heaven actually collapsing, but there you go. All of my memories returned to me when I was in jail 6 years ago. Or is that? I don't know what to say. I'm responsible for everything that happened in the Tower of Heaven. Charles under my control. Please, don't blame him. I resigned myself to death during my imprisonment. That is, until Ultimerity brought me out, of course. Does that mean you found a reason to live? A reason to live? Nothing as lofty as that. We created a guild. Our guild had a dark guild, but an independent one. Crime Sorcier. And we have a single goal. Zeref, the Dark Guild. We are a guild that will cleanse the darkness from this world, so that no more wizards will be taken by the darkness as we were. That sounds great. The council should recognize us as a legal guild. I am the fugitive, you know. And we were a part of Grimoire Heart. But we didn't call you just to introduce ourselves. You're going to appear in the Grand Magic Games, right? We have something to ask you. We felt an unusual magic energy every year during the games. We want you to find out what it is. The magic feels like Zeref. It was possible we are the only ones who recognize it because we were close to him. Zeref. We need you to uncover its origin. It might give us a clue to Zeref's location. Of course, that's for when you're fighting in the games. We'll be running for Fairy Tail. Oh, not fighting in the games. We'd like you to look in between fights. Look into it in between fights. Goddamn. Sounds like a fool's errand, but we should try. Are you sure, Urza? Let's get a quick drink. Ugh. Strange magic at the place where all the guilds will be gathering? It's worrying. Indeed it is. We'll be paying you in advance. Food money! Rent money! No, not in jewels. I'll strengthen you with my improved Arc of Time. Huh? So, I didn't really explain Ulti's magic. Arc of Time, she has the ability to control... before this, she has the ability to control the time of inanimate objects. So, like Lacrima, for instance, she can control, like, say if you destroy it, she can basically control the time, basically revert it back to when it wasn't destroyed, and she can throw it, and then she can like change it, so like if she throws it at you, she can like use her magic and make it appear behind you, because there will be a point in time where it actually is behind you, and she can use it that way. So it's a really cool magic. I quite like it. Just think of it as a power-up, although in reality it's a bit different. Within every wizard is something like a container that decides the limit on their magic. Even if that container were to become empty, it would be refilled through our body's natural absorption of ether nano from the atmosphere. But according to recent research, these containers have another part of them, rarely used. Everyone has the potential to access this, the second origin. My Arc of Time will allow you to use it. Basically, you'll be able to fight for longer and with stronger magic. Awesome. I don't get it. However, the process is unbelievably painful. Oh. Her eyes are scary. I'm okay with it. Can't be that bad. Yep. Basically, in the anime, Ulta does this to everyone, and everyone is screaming in pain. Grey, I haven't seen you since Tenro Island, though to you, I suppose it's only been a few years. You've changed a lot in 7 years. Yes, I've decided to acknowledge my sins. Acknowledge them? I was abandoned by my mother and sent to the Bureau of Magical Development. Then she took you and Leon as disciples. This is what I was talking about earlier. So I decided to take my revenge on her. I met Hades and studied the Arc of Time. I was told that if Zeref awakened and brought the Grand Magic World, the Arc would bring back my happiness. I heard too many people trying to change my cursed life into a happy one. But despite all that, you're not an evil person. Maybe, but the things I've done can be forgiven. If I make up for anything by bearing these sins, then isn't that enough? Huh? Isn't it better to live a life working toward that goal than to live like you're already dead? Show to all your newfound power. Yeah, sure, why not? Do it now. Ow, still hurts. But I think I feel stronger. Then let us test to see if the Arc of Time has an effect. We'll be your opponents. Don't be shy now. Crime source, yeah, Jalal. Show me the power Second Origin has given you. So, Jalal's magic, heavenly body magic, basically gives him power over the stars, I think. I believe that's what it is. I can't fully remember, but I believe it does give him the ability to control like stars and stuff. Awakenings. So awakenings are good because they give you like it basically increases your, basically gives you a buff for like a few turns, but it also like if you've taken damage and you've lost MP as well, you can it also recovers a bit of that for you, which is good. And some characters have different awakenings. That went well. So it appears you have awakened a new power. So in Natsu, he has two. He has Dragon Force and Lightning Fire Dragon mode. Natsu, I think, has the most because he has 3. He has Dragon Force, Lightning Fire Dragon mode, and then at the end of the game he gets Fire Dragon King mode, which is really good. But I always go Lightning Fire Dragon mode when I can awaken, before we get Fire Dragon King mode, because it gets access to 3 new attacks. Lightning Fire Dragon Firing Hammer, Lightning Fire Dragon Roar, and then Crimson Lotus Exploding Lightning Blade, which is so cool. Like the attack animation for it, and it just does so much damage. Didn't even get to see Grey's Awakening. Oh well. Well done. And so you can use the Second Origin now. You've all gotten the hang of it nice and quick. I guess that's Fairy Tail for you. Yeah, I feel stronger. I think this might just make up for our time in the Celestial Spirit World. You should come by again if you ever learn how to control new power. A little test before the Grand Magic games. Next time will be for real. Come back if you think you have what it takes. I don't think I've ever done this though. You remember everything, Jalal? Yes. About Simon as well? I killed him. Yeah, so during Tower of Heaven, there's a character called Simon, obviously. If I remember, he can use like darkness magic, which it was pretty cool. But Simon knew Jalal was lying the entire time, and he went to protect Urza. After Jalal was about to, I think he was about to kill Urza or something. It's been a while since I've seen Tower of Heaven, but Simon steps in the way and then he gets killed by Jalal's attack. But what happened in Nirvana? Yes, I remember it as I remember it as being trapped in a fog of amnesia. It's a strange feeling. So I'm supposed to treat you like the Jalal I once knew? It would make me happy if you did, but after everything with Simon, I understand if you want some distance. Want revenge on the one who killed Simon? Know that I'm prepared to surrender my life. Do you think that's what Simon would want? You created a guild to destroy all dark guilds. Isn't that your way of atoning? A show of your resolve? I really don't know. What? I did start crime associated with the intent to atone for my sins, but what I did cannot be forgiven. I can't stop thinking, what am I doing this for? Maybe I don't deserve to live. I just slapped Jalal with a gauntlet on. That's gotta hurt. Coward, listen to yourself. Not as strong as you. I'm so only the strong deserve to live? Of course not. Just living itself is strength. You're not the Jalal I knew. He would never have given up like this. Maybe you're right. Bastard. I know I'm not giving this like all the weight and emotion. It makes it sound like I'm deadpanning it, but this in the anime, this is a very like emotional scene. You are always right. It's not true. I'm just making my way through life as best I can. Urza. I thought I'd never see you again. Jalal. And here's the biggest lie that was ever fucking told. I can't. I'm engaged. No, this wasn't... No, I'm sorry too. Anyway, congratulations. I had no idea. I suppose it's been 7 years. Yeah. Do you love her? Yes. Then live for her sake. You're right. Jalal, why did you lie about having a fiancé? You were listening? Don't you think it's alright to be at least a little nice to yourself? Why are you punishing yourself? Punishment is the very foundation of crime source, yeah. We decided that together. We cannot love those on the path of light as long as ours is happy. That's enough for me. Even so, can you have come up with something a little more believable? Really are terrible trying to act cool. That's like what I love about like the relationship between like Meredi, Ulti and Jalal. They just grill him whenever Jalal just does something terrible. A fiancé, huh? He's always been a bad liar. Perhaps it's for the best. This is what we've decided. Oh, this is one of the funniest scenes in the anime. Here's a look at this. He's got a smug grin on his face. Yeah, as it just punts Happy into the stratosphere. Anyway, that's gonna do it for oh, hang on. Hopefully we can. Alright, let's head back to the guild and get ready. Oh, okay. Maybe not then. Do I have to talk to Gramps or not? Good. You've got a lot stronger. I told just by looking at you. You may operate in teams of 4. Mark my words, there'll become a time when your teamwork skills are tested. Get used to working as a group of 4 and pay attention to your formation. Whoa. Right, we can swap these out for Lucy. Urza. I'm keeping Wendy because we need the healer and Juvia. So, that's going to do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me... Master, there's something I want you to know. So, Jalal. I'll see what I can do on my end as well. There's not much time until the games. Use what's left to train and get used to your new power. Accumulate XP. Okay. What? Remodel facilities while you're at camp too. I've written down all the details and legends, so have a look. You can remodel facilities. Yeah. Okay. Remodeling's cool. I've already got that, and now I've just got to report to the master. To Grams, but we're gonna end off today's episode here. So for a quick recap, we went to Arcane Beach for our training camp, went to the Celestial Spirit World for a banquet, and then found out that one day in the Celestial Spirit World equals 3 months in the real world. meaning we'd lost our training camp. Then we got a thing with Jalal and well, got a letter from a pigeon to say come meet us at for like basically further into the beach, and we did. And then we met up with Jalal, Altair, and Meredy. Oh, God, Altair is just she's amazing. I love her. But 2 minutes. But then we got our second origin, and now we can use like Awakening, which is good. More power is always a good thing in games like these. And Jalal lied to Urza's face after Urza slapped the shit out of him. Urza also then kicked Happy into the stratosphere, and now we're just going to go on to the games. So in the next episode we're going to report to Markarov and then start the Grand Magic Games arc. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying our Fairy Tail Let's Play as much as I am, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Chess Code Stone 2 Let's Play. And also, if you guys are a fan of JRPGs or just RPGs in general, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do here. I said in the other episode, I now have one project in the work lined up, of which I will begin recording once I have finished Treasure Cold Steel 2. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.